Tottenham Hotspur 1, Man United 0. Instant match reaction. Let's get right into it. What a game. Was Ange right? Was it just the injuries? I mean, bro, I'm speechless, bro. I haven't seen this play that well in so freaking long. It feels so good, man. It feels so good. Overall, such a good game. Obviously, there were some points where Manchester United did have some spells of good play. You know, it was pretty nerve-wracking at some points. It was tough, but we saw it through. I did not expect a 1-0 win. I honestly did not expect a 1-0 win. I was shocked. I was expecting this to be like a shootout, like a frenzy. Nah, 1-0. And might I add, we have beat Manchester United 3 times this season. 3 times. Wow. I'm so proud of this team for digging deep. And I don't know about you guys, but this is the first time in a very long time where I look at the bench and I'm like, dude, there's a selection headache. Like, there's some good options on that bench. And even the lineup, the starting 11, I was like, it could have gone any which way. Like, you could have started Gray, Sarr could have came in, Basuma. Like, there's just so many different combinations that Tottenham Hotspur could have had for the lineup. And I think that Spurs did a really great job, and Ange Postecoglou specifically, at managing this game and selecting the right team at the right time. I think that Ange did a great job managing the game. I think he got the lineup selection perfect. I think he got the subs perfect. My only gripe with this is that I think Son maybe could have gotten a little bit more rest. Odegaard, when he came on, already just balling up, man. Like, we missed this guy so much. Wilson Odegaard is a baller. He's a baller, bro. He's insane. Like, right when he comes on, like the last, 5 minutes it was, right away, starts balling out, dribbling past people. Man, that kid is going to be something special for us. And now it just gives even more competition for our wingers. We have the likes of Heung-min Son, Brennan Johnson, Wilson Odegaard on the wing. Like, we have options over there. Kulusevski can play out there as well. There's options there in that we have to really change games now. And Wilson Odegaard off the bench against tired legs can be a absolute threat, as well as Brennan Johnson as well. So, man, we just look so much more better. And I just question what's going to happen to this team when Dom Solanke comes back, because Tell as a striker, I think Tell had a good game. I think his decision making is questionable at times. I think he needs to do a better job at being a little bit more quicker with his decision making and making the right option. There's a couple times where he had the ball and he had like a better option like right away, or like a better option that he had to take and he chose the wrong option. So I think he needs to work on that a little bit. But overall, he had chance. Like, he was on the ball. He had like plenty of shots. He had like at least 3 or 4 shots on net. Not threatening shots. 1 or 2 maybe threatening, but not like as many high quality chances. So I think that Tell striker could work, could be an option, but I just question what happens when Dom Solanke comes back. Obviously, we're not going to drop Dom Solanke because we paid $65 million for him. And, you know, he's our number 9. So I just question what happens, especially with Richarlison as well, coming back too. There's a lot of competition now for places, so it's going to be, hey, I'm glad I'm not the head coach, because Ange is going to have a major selection headache now. So let's just see, man. Let's just see. I don't know. You could put Tell on the wing too. Like, there's plenty of options now that we have. So hopefully, knock on wood, barring any circumstances that we have after this game, hopefully everyone's fit, everyone's healthy. Destiny didn't get any minutes either. Udogie did not get any minutes, which I think is valid. Like, I want him to see some game time, but our fullbacks were playing insane, so you couldn't really take either off. Like, Pedro Porro had an amazing game. Spence had an amazing game. So they played really well. Like, Jed Spence, oh man. Whew. Jed Spence, you freaking baller. You are crazy. You're crazy. For me, he's my personal man of the match. For the Premier League, I believe he got man of the match as well. Jed Spence, bro. I need some water on that one, man. Jed Spence, I love you. Jed Spence, I love you. You are rapid. You're good defensively. You have good IQ. You're smart on the ball. You're good at passing. You're good at dribbling. Jed Spence, bro. Quite literally, my biggest gripe for Ange has been the fact that he hid Jed Spence from us for the beginning of like the start of the season. Why was this guy not playing? Why? He's so good. I think that's man of the match 2 times in a row now in the Premier League. He's so good. He's so freaking good. This guy is crazy. I think he had like over 80 something touches. He's so freaking good. Jed Spence used to be playing every single game. I don't know what's going to happen with our fullbacks. You have Archie Gray there. When Van de Ven and Romero comes back, you have Archie Gray that can play fullback. Spence, Porro, Udogie. I don't know what's going to happen, but no matter what, I don't care who comes in, Spence needs to be playing. He needs to be starting every single game. Spence has been our best fullback, arguably, this season. 100%. Maybe our best player. So, whether you drop Porro, whether you drop Udogie, I don't care, but Spence needs to be playing no matter what. And then on top of that, we need to talk about something. Hold up. We're going to spin the block on something, bro. We're going to spin the block. Let me play something for you right now.
Hold on a second. Madison. We saw Madison at Tamworth. He was taken off. Tamworth non-league. People say Madison's the man. When's he going to step up to the plate? He got relegated with Leicester. He probably got relegated with Spurs. I tell you. If you think he's going to come back and get Spurs top 6, you're in cuckoo land.
This brother, Roy Keane, bro. Oh, you're getting dunked on, bro. You're getting dunked on, bro. Roy Keane. Brother, you gotta learn to keep your mouth shut, okay? Keep your mouth shut. Because James Madison just balled out, bro. Bro pulls up, scores a goal, and shh. Bro, when that goal went in, I had absolute head loss, my guy. Oh, tries to put it back in. Bergvall! James Madison! Let's go! Woo! Yeah! James Madison comes back from injury. Roy Keane shit talking him, saying that, oh, James Madison, he's not that good. He's not that good, blah, blah, blah. You saw what happened against Tamworth. Gets taken off. Blah, blah, blah. What now? Hold that, brother. Hold that, bro. I'm so hyped, bro. I'm so hyped. Yo, James Madison, fantastic game. I was like, damn, taking off James Madison. I think it was a good decision because he just came back from injury, so we wanted to keep him healthy, keep him good. But bro, James Madison, what a game, man. I wanted to give him player of the match, but then Jed Spence decided to ball out. So I was like, okay, it has to be Jed Spence. It can't be James Madison anymore. But bro, James Madison had such a good game too, man. Such a good game. Got the goal in the right place at the right time. Just fantastic. So for me, the top 3 players probably go Jed Spence, James Madison, and maybe like Vicario had a good game too. Bergvall had a good game as well. Like everyone played really well. Everyone played really, really well. So nah, man. Shout out to the team. I'm proud of the boys. We worked really hard. We played really, really well. And I'm just super proud of them, man. I'm so proud of this team. They did so well. So let's look at some of the stats from the game. So as you can see, a very good performance by Tottenham. What a game. 56% ball possession to 44% for Manchester United. 2.15 expected goals for. And this stat actually surprised me a little bit because I thought that United had like a lot of really good chances, but I guess we had more of the higher chances. So, I mean, because this surprised me because like when the game first started, Spurs didn't like really have like a lot of huge chances, but then United came back the other way and they had a plenty of chances where Vicario had to stand up big, had some of the blocks in there by Ben Davis. So, yeah, this surprised me, but yeah, we had more expected goals. Total shots 22-16, shots on target 7-6, big chances 2-1, big chances missed. United missed 2 big chances. They had some, I think it was, who was it? I think it was Hoyland or Garnacho. I think it might have been Garnacho on the left side there in the first half. Had a clear chance to score the goal, but then he skies it over into freaking Narnia. So United had their chances, but they did not take it. Accurate passes 88% to 84. Fouls committed 13-9. Corners 10-5. One thing I will talk about is that our corners this game was not that great. I can't lie, it was not that great. Some on set pieces, he tried to go for the corner goal again. It wasn't that great, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, so overall, just fantastic game from the boys. Like you can see, like, the shots that we had, our passes are really good. Passing the opposition half, 267 to 169. Accurate crosses 33% to 3. Oh, it's actually even all across the board. So duels. United actually won more duels than Spurs. Ground duels won. United also won more ground duels than Spurs too. Aerial duels was 50-50, and successful dribbles was 37% to 40%. Granted, United only had 2. We had more, and then that's what the odds average out. But yeah, overall, so this is FootMob's match ratings. They're saying that Vicario had man of the match according to FootMob, but we all know that it was Jed Spence, man. Jed Spence had such an amazing game. I will give some flowers to Bruno Fernandes. I think Bruno Fernandes played really well too. He's dangerous on the ball, man. Like, his crosses are crazy, just crazy. But yeah, man, overall, such a good game. Such a good game. I'm going to give my match ratings to every player that played this game really quickly here. Let's get into it. Match ratings for Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United. Starting off with Vicario. Vicario, I think, had a really good game. First game back, I'm going to give him a solid, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. I think he had a really good game. Nothing really wrong with it. I think there was a couple times where he could have been a little bit better with some instances, like maybe like some passes or stuff like that. But overall, I think he had a really good game. No problems for me. 9 out of 10 for Vicario. Next up, Pedro Porro. I think he had a really good game too. Overall, I couldn't really think of anything that he did wrong. Yeah, for me, same thing. I think I give him like an 8.5. There's a couple times like where I think he was caught out of position a little bit, but I think overall he had a really good game, really good on the ball, amazing going forward. I think he had a great game. Hard to drop him after this. So Jed Spence, my man of the match, 10 out of 10. He quite literally had probably the perfect game. He was so good. There were times where I just like literally had to sit back and be like, damn, like, this guy's really good. So I'll give Jed Spence the 10 out of 10. Heung-min Son. I'll give Heung-min Son, I think he was okay. Better than his previous games, but I'll give him a 5.5. I think that he was a lot better, but still lacking the confidence. There are some times where we made some bad passes, bad decision making. He needs to do better, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He played a lot better. James Maddison, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Really good performance from him. Got the game-winning goal and our only goal. Overall good game coming back from injury. Fantastic game from James Maddison. 8 out of 10 for me. Ben Davis, all reliable. Good 7.5 out of 10. Nothing wrong with him. Pretty well. Just didn't surprise me. Didn't do anything too crazy. Nothing bad. Just good, reliable Ben Davis. 7.5 out of 10. Kevin Danzo, same thing. Thought he had a really good game. Nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. He did make some questionable passes, overshooting the ball a little bit on his passes. Still needs work. Bad decision making, rushing passes, but I'll give him a 7.5 as well. Thought he did really well. Solid cameo. Got taken off for Archie Gray, so is what it is. But I thought he did really well. Matisse Tell. This one's a little bit iffy. Hot take. I'll give him a 7. I think that he was all over it. He had plenty of chances. Dropped deep really well. Linked up really well. But I think his shots were really weak. He wasn't really threatening as well as I wanted him to. Didn't really have like any threatening chances on Onana. I think his decision making was not that great. He needs to learn how to move the ball quicker and make better decisions. So I'll give Matisse Tell a 7 out of 10. Rodrigo Bentancur, same thing. I think I'll give him a 7 as well. Overall, decent game. I think he was really pretty good defensively, not too bad. Okay going forward, decent defensively. There's a couple times there where I think he got passed a little bit too easily, but overall pretty good game, so I'll give him a 7 out of 10. Pape Sarr came on as a substitution, did pretty well. From what I saw, I think he had like a nice dribble against, who was it? I'm not sure, but he had a nice dribble against a United player, got around him really well. I'll give him a 7.5. Came on, did well, no problems. Simple as that. Good game. Yves Bissouma came on, didn't really do much. I can't really think of much that he did. There was a point where he lost a duel from what I remember. Didn't do a whole lot. I'll give him a 6. Didn't do much, but didn't do anything wrong either. So Yves Bissouma, 6. Brennan Johnson came on, did decent too. Didn't do much for me. Earned some corners here and there. Got in some space. A couple good runs. Balls wasn't the greatest. 6 as well. I give him. Didn't do anything crazy, but good to have him back. Think he's gonna be good against tired legs coming on. Yeah, so 6 for Brennan Johnson. Dejan Kulusevski. Man, this one's kind of tough. All over the place. All over the place for sure. I'll give Dan Kulusevski a 6.5. I still think he's kind of off it. I think he was good, strong on the ball. I think he had some good chances. Didn't really take them though, weak shots. Decision making, same thing like how it was for Matisse Tell. I think it's the same thing for Kulusevski. Decision making isn't the best. Too long on the ball, should pass it sooner. I don't think he was good on the wing. Wasn't really taking on his man. Earned some corners, good defensive work, but yeah, you know, not that great. But you know, it is what it is. I think he's tired too. But yeah, Archie Gray came on. Didn't really notice him too much either. I think he did okay. He did decent. I'll give him like a 6. Didn't do much. Didn't do anything bad. Same thing, man. Solid performance coming in off the bench. Just not bad overall. And then so 6 for Archie Gray, and then for Wilson Odegaard, man, I'll give him a 7. Didn't do much. Came on in the last 5 minutes, but already when he came on, bro, just taking on his man, getting past his man, good passes, just fantastic stuff by Wilson Odegaard, man. I'm so excited to see this guy play more often. Such a good player, man. So yeah, 7 for Wilson Odegaard. Sorry, I almost completely forgot. My bad. I almost completely forgot Lucas Bergvall. Amazing game from him. I think he did really well in the first half. Second half feels like a little bit more iffy, but I think he did really well. I'll give him like a 7.5. I'll give it a 7 because there was some times like where he like held on to the ball for a little bit too long or like made like a dumb pass. But overall a 7, man. I think it was really good. Like solid, good performance. Nothing like out of this world, but like you can just see the quality that he's developed and grown so much. So yeah. 7 out of 10 for Lucas Bergvall. And that wraps up the player review. Full circle, overall, what a great game from Tottenham. Fantastic. I'm happy with it. I don't have any really big complaints, man. I think this win was huge. Such a big win. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this win sees us go up into, let me check for you guys right here, 12th spot. So we go over Manchester United and they go down to 15th. And we are now in 12th spot. That is 2 wins in a row in the Premier League. So fantastic. You just love to see it. And we're on to Ipswich away next, which that is going to be a huge game. It's going to be tough. They beat us last time, but I think that we can beat them. Fantastic, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok for every single Spurs game. CDO Spurs as usual right here. So make sure you like and subscribe for more content and let me know what you guys think below. What did you guys think of this game? Did you like it? Did you enjoy it? Complaints? Props? Man of the match? Let me know down below, guys, and I will see you next time. Peace.